Do I need to turn it this way? Should it be vertical?
It's working right now.
Oh, I just turned it. It's okay that way?
Yeah.
Is it better that way then?
If that'll work.
Okay. All right,
Awesome.
cool.
Perfect.
Awesome. So you guys join me?
Well.
Yeah. All right, so let's do this. Let's do a basic warm up, and we're a couple minutes early, but I do want to warm up. If you haven't had a chance to warm up at all, we'll make sure we're warmed up to do our kickboxing that we're going to do. A little bit of upper body. So the first movement, just to get those shoulders going, we'll stretch out and let's turn the thumbs facing back and then thumbs facing down. We'll just rotate through there. Keep the shoulders pocketed. Core is activated. So our good alignment is in, zipped up. Wrap and hug those muscles. How you doing? Friday? Happy Friday. Yay. Made it through another week. So now let's do one going to the back, one going to the front. So there's going to be opposite now. We'll use the opposite. And let's just connect. I'm doing this barefoot, so I prefer that. I prefer just to be with no shoes. You can certainly have shoes on if you like. We're not going to do a lot of pounding. We're not going to do, we'll do a little bit of plyometrics or ballistic type of movements. You don't have to. You can certainly modify that. If you move your body from your muscles, that's going to be a lot better. So we're going to stretch all the way up, clasp the hands, and we're going to reach side to side, lengthening through there. So you want to be stable through your lumbar. Always be stabilizing at the joints that need to be stable, and then moving from the joints that are mobile, and use the muscles to stop and start the body, and you'll be good. All right, let's do an upper back stretch. It's going to look like this. We're going to round and articulate the vertebra, and then we're going to come back up. This is what it looks like from the side, articulating. A little protraction in the back. And then we're going to go again, protraction through those scapula, and then we'll up and over. That's going to be that retraction. Go ahead and take it a little bit further this time. Really get that articulation of the vertebra. Tummy is sewn into the spine and then come all the way up. You're going to go back into that J shape that should be natural, where you have a good natural arch in the body. So we want to make sure we're not always moving in this way. We need to have that arch for the back so that we're using the butt muscles and not the back muscles to do all the work that we're going to do. So you want to have that nice alignment in. All right, so the movements that we'll do, you'll take a break, make sure you have water. We'll go for about 16 minutes on the moves. We'll start out easy. We're going to use the hands in punching motions. Remember, when you punch, you're going to take the fingers in first and the thumb on the outside. Never have your thumb on the inside. So thumb is on the outside. The punches that we're going to throw, we're not making contact with anything, but if you're driving with the first two knuckles. So whatever we're driving with the first two knuckles. We're following through with this core. So as you punch, that is going to drive with the hip. You're going to feel the abdominal chain turn on. That's why we're working from the core in all the movement that we do. All right, so we're in a little bit of a horse stance. Our legs are a little bit wider. We're going to take that punch across. We'll start out at a slow movement. I'm pivoting on my foot. You can't see my foot down there, but I'm pivoting. I'm off my heel right now. I'm pushing, and I've got the whole chain from my foot stable all the way up, shooting that power all the way out through my fingers. So you're going to do the same thing, turning side to side, being nice and loose with the movement, so you're not glued to the floor. And we're always engaging at that core. I'm going to bring that elbow back in after I complete. That elbow is a great way to block through those ribs. So you have a natural block built back in after you finish that punch. So we're doing crossing the midline right now. We can punch to the front as well, but I prefer to go crossing when we're working on agility and we're working on toning that core. So we're going to now take this up into an uppercut. That's going to come down. We're still going crossing the midline every time. You can come to the front for a few, and then cross the midline. So we're turning that whole body. Remember, you're off your foot is, your heel's going to turn. So you're going to rotate. You don't want to be glued to where you're rotating on your ankles. You're pivoting. See if you can see my feet. That's all right. Okay, so there's your basic warm-up with the torso, getting that going, okay? So we're going to do 4 front, 4 cross, 4 uppercuts to the front, 2, 3, 4, 4 uppercut sides, and then we're going to do high blocks. So we're going to begin that high block, still moving, still warming up. We're just doing a different type of motion with that shoulder. So we're going to start opening out, out, out. Just do the movements. Back to the front for 4 in that upper block, and then upper block, and then outside. Okay, 4 to the front, upper block, and then upper block, more to the outside. Let's do down block, down, just simple. We're doing down, different type of motion, down block, down block, down block. And we're going to turn that more, so we're getting more of a rotation. You're blocking the side of your body. That's a tricep activation. Of course, we're always active in that core, okay? Good, upper body. Now let's get going with that lower body. We're going to start by bringing the knees in and across the midline. So that knee is coming up right to the center and across the body. We're going to add the arms. We'll stay on one side and add those same arms. Staying on the side, arms are going to reach. Imagine you're grabbing a hold of someone's shoulders and you're taking their body into your knee. So we're going to repeat that for 8 times. 5, 4, core is on. Good, so we're going to switch to the other side. Use your upper body, make sure that's strong. 4 each side. 4, 3, 2, switch. We'll do 2 on each side. And by that time you should feel like you've got this. Singles right here. Singles, singles, singles. We're crossing, we're making bigger steps. That's going to get that heart rate up a little bit more because we're really moving that body. We're crossing over that midline. Lots of good functional movements going on here. 2 and 1. All right, side to side. Wider leg stance. We're going to still keep tapping because our heart rate's up. And we're going to go down into, basically it's a plie. But we're going to squat it down a little bit deeper from a horse stance. So that's going to work your thighs. We're going to reach down and grab or touch the floor. And then we're going to come up and we're going to do some speed drills. Speed agility drills. Okay, legs are wide. Take it down to your horse stance. Nice and low, so we're going to work those thighs. Take it down and up, like you're grabbing, picking up cards. We used to call this 52 pickup, right? We used to pick up the cards. So this is lots of leg movement. Make sure you're not firing your knee joint. You're using quads, big muscles, glutes, abs, to lift and lower. So power on those muscles, make the muscles drive this energy. Make those muscles stop and start the movement. And we're almost ready for our speed drill. And then we'll get a sip of water. All right, so we're going to do halfway down. Our knees should be inside those toes. We're going to come up into a power stance with our arms, super strong in the core. And we're going to go for 20 seconds to punch, and then we'll hold and do that again. Here we go. Speed drill. Punch as fast as you can. Punch as fast as you can. You don't even want to be able to see your hands, they're moving so fast. All of this is driving from your core. Super strong, legs are stable. It's all driven from your core, and then you're just punching out as fast as you can. That should be about 20 seconds. All right, up, walk it out. We'll do that one more time. Woo. This time, we're gonna do uppercuts. It's away from your face, so you're not hitting close to your face. You're away, you've got space. So that's gonna power on a little bit differently as you cross. Let's take it down. Nice and strong, zip up, wrap those muscles to hug those bones. Here we go. Crossing over. Stabilize. You want to feel the core. So you want to feel the inner thighs working as you're in that horse stance. Nice and stable and strong there. While you've got motion going on as you're punching through. Focusing. There we go. Whew. All right, keep moving, walk it out, and we're gonna get some water. So, that hasn't even been like 10 minutes. Feels like a little longer. So walk it out, get some water. We'll put some things together with some knee strikes, side kicks, and cross punches. All simple combo. You'll get it by the time we repeat it for the 10th or 20th time, okay? A lot of repetition, but still good agility. Okay. Let me show you a side kick, and we're gonna practice those first, then we'll put everything together. So with a side kick, we wanna have the toes facing the front. All right, you're gonna take and stand on one leg. Make sure you're stabilized at the knee, your quads are wrapped, glutes are on. When you take to kick, you wanna have your foot either facing, the toe facing down slightly or facing forward. I don't want your toe facing up because we wanna get a hold of that glute to do the work, all right? So that side kick, imagine you're kicking your door or a target with your heel. So you're gonna press through your heel. Don't kick with your toes. Kicking with your heel. This is not, we're not doing roundhouses right now. I just want you to kick with that heel. Notice I'm going all the way over horizontal. My upper body is shifting completely. All right, so we've got a really good stance here. There's a lot happening with this movement, and done correctly, it's your glute, your booty that's turning on here. Then your standing leg, you've got a good wrap around those quads, inner thighs, hamstring. That's all working. And then you've got quad radius lumborum is wrapped around there. All of that's working there, right? Okay, a couple more and we'll switch sides. Okay, let's switch to the other side. So moving over again, you want your toes either facing towards the floor or facing forward. We do not want that foot facing up. I don't want to get the front of the quad. I'm trying to get your posterior chain glutes to turn on, and really that's where your power is. So fire through with your heel. My feet aren't doing too much. They're just stabilizing me, stepping and stabilizing. Once you plant your foot, that standing leg, it's stable. Foot is stable. The ankle moves, all right? Knee is stable, and then you're firing from your glute all the way through, the whole chain, powering it out. Okay, let's do a few more of those, and then we'll put this whole thing together. Okay. And I know I've got holes in my pants, but I'm not letting these pants go. They're some of my favorite tie-dye pants. And the company doesn't make them anymore. They went out of business years ago. But I love these. They were custom made. And I know there's holes in my pants. There's nothing I can do about it except love it, okay? So we get some nice air conditioning there. All right, so let's do combination two. Let's do two knees, one side kick, and one cross jab. You've already done these. We're just gonna put them together in a combo. Two knees, two knee strikes. We want those arms to work with it, so those good two knee strikes. Stabilize, fire that side kick, and then give me a nice cross jab, okay? So let's do that, repeating that 8 times. Two knee strikes, kick, punch. Two knee strikes, one side kick, one punch, okay? Knee strike, kick, punch. Two knee strikes. Whoops, I forgot my kick, all right? Two knee strikes, stabilize, kick, punch with that cross jab. Two knees, kick, punch, knees. I'm used to going and walking around watching my class rather than doing it myself. So hopefully you're getting this. Hopefully you're feeling your thighs in a nice, delicious burn. We'll do that one more time and then we'll get to the other side. Whew. Other side. Reaching up, same thing, knee strike. Side kick, punch, knee, strike. Breathing. As long as you're breathing, that's all I need. Okay? Don't worry about whether you have to breathe through your nose or your mouth today. I just want you breathing. Deeper, fuller breaths. As you do more and get more stamina built, it'll be easier. You'll have longer breaths. Okay, I'm going to finish with one more, and then we're going to do a little bit more of that higher energy agility, where we're putting all of this together. Should feel pretty nice there. Let's just bring it up with the knees. I'm going to have you tuck your heel back into your booty. So we're going to stretch those quads that we've just worked really hard by kicking booty with the heels, okay? So that's going to be crossing behind just for a moment. Touch that heel behind. Let's come back into that point. A little bit of that Tabata where we burst with our energy and then we take it down. You don't want to be working at 100%. 80% max, even 70%. Totally fine. We see that as an improved way to get better results. You don't need to be going into 100% where you're falling on the floor. I want you to have fun with this. Having a conversation with your body. Always being kind to your body. Your body doesn't need any more fight or flight cortisol throwing through your bloodstream. We want to have fun. So if you're feeling like you are threatened, shake it out, be calm, breathe, and remember to have fun. That's what we're here for. And I'm sending you a power wish, right? This is all about reconnecting and having fun and enjoying yourself, enjoying your life. There's a time for fight. There's a time to flee. It's not right now. Just be happy. Just have fun. Okay, let's do some good stuff with a little bit more of movement through a chain of shifting through. This is going to be plyometrics. So we're going to take it down like we're ducking, and then we're going to do a big punch up. Now, sometimes we will do big kicks like this, but I don't want to do that today. So just do side like you're ducking, crouching, and then we're just going to push up like that. That'll prepare, and when you get a little more advanced, you can add kicks and things like that, all right? It's just a little bit more advanced, or we don't need to do that today. But this good practice of fast twitch muscles, we'll do more of that fast twitch muscle because it's a great thing to develop. So we get low to high. We like these different levels where you're lower, 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 and higher. This is important for the body to be able to get low, to be able to get really low and it feel okay and it not feel unnatural. That you can squat down low and still be in control and still be calm and focused. So down, we'll do that one last time. That is a big burst of energy. You probably felt that. So let's do fast twitch muscle kick to end this. And that's a great way to tone those thighs. We could all use some thigh toning. All right, sip of water, and then we'll do our fast twitch piriformis kick muscle. Whew. I hope you guys are not just watching this, that you're doing this with me, and that you are almost out of breath like I am. Right, Michelle? Right, Alex? You're doing this, right? Okay, piriformis. That's this muscle right back here. The way we get to that is we rotate that hip out, and that's what you're going to do. You're going to rotate out. Pelvis stays facing in the one direction. So what that'll look like is stabilizing. You can put a finger on the wall, but only one finger. Don't lean your body weight into the wall. One finger, or nothing at all if you have really good balance. Okay? Now you're gonna slide one leg up, the other leg is stable. Your foot is stable, the muscles wrap, you feel your glutes. Knee's gonna come up, and it's gonna be parallel, or it's be parallel with the floor, or you want it up level. As soon as you get that up there, you should feel piriformis turn on, it wrap up and it come into the muscles at the quadratus lumborum. So this is not necessarily the back. If you're feeling it in the back, if you differentiate this, it should be around your waist. That's a muscle that you want to have active. Now we're going to do fast twitch muscles, which means we're going to fire this as fast as you can go. And we're going to do that 100 times. So knee needs to be open. I wish I could see you guys. Knee needs to be open, and then you're firing away. So knees open, firing from that glute. Okay? Piriformis. If you're doing this correctly, this whole area is burning, but not in pain, in a sensation of, okay, we're waking those muscles up. We're bringing circulation into that, and we're firing through there. I don't know if we got to 100, but pretty close, because I'm yapping away. We've got another leg to do. So let's do it, and then we'll cool down and stretch out. All right, let's take that up. Your hips are still in the good facing forward necessarily. If you open too far, you're going to lose that completely. So we want the pelvis in the same direction. Then we bring that leg up, and then we're going to lean down once we've got that position. But piriformis is what needs to be working here. So let's fire that away. Foot needs to be relaxed. Make sure you're not firing from your foot. Make sure you're firing from your glutes. Knee needs to be open. See if you can balance. You're not putting all your weight in your hand, and your standing leg is going to definitely be working as well. So if you feel that, that's great. Woo, maybe we've done 40. Let's try this. Fast twitch muscles. Fast twitch muscles we want to have active. We want to have them be functional for us so that we have the ability to do fast movements. Things you can do are like speed back training. You want that leg to disappear like we were doing when we were doing the speed back. It's a very different type of work. Yeah! I'm burning. I feel it. I hope you do too. Okay, we're there. We're just gonna bring it down, a little stretch through the piriformis. You can feel where you worked. You can feel those hammies. That's awesome. Hopefully you feel better, stronger, faster, happier than when you started. That's the goal. You don't want to feel depleted or empty. You want to be filled up, but used in a good way, right? Not abused. Used in a healthy, good way. That you were using your body. You were controlling that. You were making it happen. That's what you want to regain. All right. Let's do our Qigong. Inhale. Invite in that heaven energy. Pull it all down, all the way through the whole body. Bring it down, ground into the earth. Reconnect with that earthing energy. Inhale, open up. Invite in your intuition. Invite in your higher power. Bring it in, being open to that, letting it fall into your body and fill up wherever you're needing that insight, that intuition. Reach into the earth, grab that grounding, centering, calming energy, the strong mountain that's steadfast. One more time, push that down. There's nothing like it to calm the energy, to calm the brain, to calm the body. Okay, expand that energy from the center, and we're going to find our balance again. So we're going to step in. We're going to take one ankle on the knee. If you need to grab a wall, do that. And you're going to shift into a stretch to get that piriformis stretched. One ankle is on just above the knee, and then you're opening that thigh. Big breaths, slow breaths. Connect with that heaven earth energy. And remember, it's not literal. It's that energy of our insight, our intuition when we say heaven, okay? When we say the earthing energy, that's our grounding energy. That's our nature as a human, but we're also a spirit and divine. So we want to balance those. We want harmony within that. And we want to see that and know that for ourselves. And we also want to see that and know that for others, especially when they can't know it for themselves. That's a big task. It's a big ask right now. But we have to see that for ourselves, and we have to see that for others right now. Okay, so balance. Find your balance. Let that hip stretch. Centering your energy. Remember to be out of your joints. So if you're feeling this in your knees, you need to come out of that joint, and you need to go into the muscle. Make the movement come from your muscle. Beautiful. Inhaling, coming up. Let's do our quad stretch. One arm can reach forward. I'm going to turn that hand back so that we can stretch that chest as well. We'll do that beautiful dancer's pose. If you want to lengthen through as if you're trying to grow your femur, that long bone longer, lengthening through your knee, and you can open that up. Modify it almost like a half cobra there. And find where your balance is. If you need a wall, grab it. You're doing great. Take a breath in. Get excited about life and your possibilities. What seeds are you planting? In every thought, in every word, in every deed. What seeds are you planting? Do you know what you want in your life? Are you clear? Or are you being driven or floating along on someone else's river of dreams? Okay? Don't get lost on someone else's river of dreams. They will never be as good as yours, and they may not have your best interest. So be mindful, be present, nourish your body, nourish your mind with food, thought, spirit food as well, but physical food. We're in springtime now, so there's lots of delicious living greens that are coming in abundance. Just a bounty, the kale that we picked up. I've got like 7 pounds of kale. I'm gonna go make some smoothies with those. And enjoy some kale salad with lots of celery. If you're struggling with allergies, celery is my friend. You can juice the celery. Fabulous. Okay, let's cross that arm in front. Come back and center yourself. You've got this. You can create an amazing day, an amazing week, an amazing month, an amazing year. It's all up to you. An amazing life. Be creative before you are reactive. Create your life. All right, bring it in to the center. Peace and blessings. Okay, I will see you next week. Have a great weekend. Let me see how to turn all these things off. Finish. Instagram. This is my first time on Instagram, so let's see if that actually streamed live, if we liked it or not, okay? Good, let's see. How'd it go?
Awesome, it went on.
It wasn't sideways?
Nope. And I followed you on. I followed the little tutorial on Instagram as well.
Oh, cool.
Like I said, you said-
You did? I'm proud of you then. Awesome.
Yeah.
Any feedback?
Well, it worked fine
Oops.
on the streams.
Oh, come on now.
End stream.